Fear will take everything from you if you do not fight back. This quote is 100% true, but it does not mean that you have to be fearless to fight against fear. It means that you have to be brave. And I think everybody can acknowledge and know that being brave is not an easy feat to accomplish, right? It truly takes a lot of introspection, a lot of reflection upon yourself, right? A lot of digging deep to find that you truly can do anything you want, and that you just have to believe in yourself, and you just have to have the confidence in yourself to do things that may seem impossible now, but truly they are not, right? Whether or not you have free will, does it even really matter? I feel like a lot of people talk about if you have free will or not. And I think usually the conclusion is no, you just don't. But you have to believe you do, whether or not that's true. Because I feel like if you don't, and you just let life do whatever it wants with you, or not even life, you let your emotions do whatever they want to you, right? You let negativity and fearful thinking and just like bad thinking all around just take over your mind. You cannot let that happen. You have to take control of yourself. You have to take control of your own mind, and you will take control of your habits and thus your environment and thus the whole world as you see it, right? You have to stop thinking these negative thoughts. You have to think positively about yourself, right? Being brave and being courageous comes with believing in yourself, comes with a lot of self-confidence. Almost a sense of, I know I can do everything, right? It's almost, you have to be humbly selfish. You have to hold yourself, you have to put yourself on a pedestal. You have to believe that you are just greater without putting other people down. That is the distinction, right? Do not put other people down to raise yourself up, but just raise yourself up, right? I feel like if you're putting other people down, you're just cheating. You're finding the easy way out of it. You're just being selfish and an asshole. You just need to lift yourself up, right? And hell, lift others up around with you, right? Because if you lift others up, it can help others find that confidence in themselves. It can help others believe in themselves. And do this with people who you truly think are good people, right? Who truly need that to be lifted up, right? Because I feel like some people are haters and they're assholes and they will never understand. And I'm not saying they deserve to be put down, but they certainly do not deserve to be put up. So put people up and lift people up who deserve it. But first of all, lift yourself up, right? Learn to love yourself. Learn to know that you can do anything you put your mind to. Learn to have that self-belief. Learn to have that confidence. And you will be brave, naturally, right? You just need to realize that the world is yours for the taking, right? The world is truly your oyster. Like I said, the universe is just a fish. And it's waiting to bite at literally any reel that you cast into the ocean. So just cast as many as possible. Keep putting those positive comments out into the universe about yourself. Keep telling the universe that you are special, that you are the one that can do all this, that you are brave, that you are confident. And soon enough, you will, the more you say that, you're just going to believe it. You're going to literally brainwash your subconscious mind into just thinking that you're him. And if you keep thinking all these negative thoughts, right, all these bad thoughts, all these fearful thoughts, then you're just going to be a scared person who doesn't believe in themselves. And worse, you might just be like a complete asshole too. You might just be a dick, right? So yeah, you just need to find that confidence in yourself to truly be brave. You need to be like a knight, you know? When did you ever see fear from a knight ever? Never, right? You need to be like an anime character. Truly. I've never watched anime. I wouldn't know. I watched one season of One Punch Man, and whenever I tell people that, they say, wow, you really started with the worst one. I liked it. I didn't think it was that bad. But you do need to have that mentality of you can do anything. You do need to have that unstoppable mentality that you are just so far above, that you have transcended being a human, that you are so far beyond. You've ascended, basically. You're just too much for the world to handle. Like, you literally control everything around you. And it's true, too. You don't even have to lie about yourself. You don't even have to lie to yourself about that. You do control everything that happens to you. You can control everything around you. By controlling your mind and by controlling your thoughts on things. Because what your imagination is just your reality. What you think is just your environment is a reflection of what you truly believe in yourself, right? And so if you believe that nothing can affect you and I can do it and I own everything, then every environment is going to reflect that, and every place is going to be cool, right? Every environment is going to work in your favor. Every situation is going to be in your favor. Because even in situations where you know, yeah, this is a shitty situation, you are going to find the silver lining, right? You are going to find the lesson in that situation that is in every bad situation, in every good situation. There's always a lesson to learn. You are just going to find that every time. And you are going to be like, wow, I'm really glad that all these things happen to me because I learned so much from every experience that I have. And I learned so much, and I'm so happy in every environment that I'm in, right? You can be sad sometimes, you can have fear, but you have to have those things so that you can have the opposites, so that you can be happy, and so that you can be brave. You have to feel fear to be brave. And I know there's some people out there that are like, oh, I'm just fearless. I hate to say it, those people are just built differently. I don't know. I think you have to be a certain level of like not mentally there to actually like not fear something. You know, like to not fear anything. Yeah, maybe you're not gonna get there. Maybe don't get your hopes that high. But try to get your hopes that high. Use your bravery to trick yourself into thinking you have no fears, when truly you are just brave enough to overcome every single one, right? To be fearless is to just have maxed out your courageousness scale, right? You are just so brave, you are so courageous that you don't even believe fear hinders you whatsoever, and so you are fearless because you can do anything, and fears don't even scare you anymore because you are so brave, because you know that this is easy. Even though this is an inherently scary thing, I'm just gonna do it, and I'm gonna literally be fine, and so it is no longer scary because of your bravery, because of your courageousness. You just need to believe in yourself big time. You just need to find who you truly are, what you truly are. You need to make sure your environment reflects that, and then just believe, radiate that belief, and your environment's going to be like a mirror. It's just going to shine it right back at you, what you believe in yourself. And so if you believe in yourself heavy type shit, it's just going to be bouncing off the walls right back into you, and you're just going to believe in yourself more, and it's going to grow exponentially, and it's literally just going to be infinite self-belief hack. And now you can do anything. It truly all is in your head. You just be brave, right? Be brave by believing that you can. Maybe it is like you have to LARP situation. You have to pretend that you're brave first. I like to say just skip the LARP part and just become. You don't have to pretend anything. The second you pretend to be brave, you just are being brave. People use LARPing as an extra step to make a process easier. Oh, I'm pretending to be this, so I'll become this. The second you pretend to be something, you just are. You just are. You're just tricking your mind into thinking it's easier, when truly it was easy to begin with to just become something. But people make it harder than it seems to just like, I'm the hero now. People are like, oh, Rango had to LARP, which he did, but he didn't have to, right? He could have, the second he started pretending, he just was the hero. He killed the big ass bird in the beginning. Like, he should have known from that point that he was just him. He could have beat the shit out of the snake the first time he came, but he had to go on this journey, which I think was important to his story. But I think you can just get there immediately and have other plot points that are important to your story, obviously. The journey is the most important part. You don't want to miss out on the journey. The destination is also important, but the journey is pretty important. And you do not want to miss out on that Rango moment where you learn something about yourself that you didn't learn. But that comes with believing in yourself and finding the silver lining in bad situations. That's the journey. Having situations that you know are shitty, that you know are putting you down, but truly you're not letting them put you down. Because you just have such a unstoppable mentality, right? You have such a strong mental fortitude that nothing can bring you down ever. That is how you be brave. That is how you start night maxing, medieval night maxing. That's how you start brave maxing, knight in shining armor, hero maxing. I hero max a lot. For those this is your first video watching and you've made it to this point, thank you. You should consider subscribing. But truly, you need to believe in yourself a lot more. I think that's the root of the problems. You're just not thinking the right way. Step back, change your perspective, believe in yourself. You don't even need to LARP anything, just become it. Boom. It's done. And you are now brave and courageous, and you can do anything you want. Literally. I promise you. You just need to dig deep, my friend. You need to truly believe that you are the hero now. And you can do anything.